Hey guys, so we're going to be talking about these two today. These two are, as you probably know already, Swiss Army knives. And I'm going to review both of these at the same time because they're basically the same model. One is a Wenger and one is a Victorinox. You can tell the left one is a Victorinox by the sort of the shield shape, while the Wenger usually has a somewhat like rounded square shape like this one does. This is the Victorinox Tinker, and this one is the Wenger Highlander. Okay, and these two are actually really great for carry because they have basically all the tools that you will probably need on a daily basis and like nothing more. And the good thing about that is that you're not carrying around tools that you're never going to use. Everything on here is something you're going to be using. So let's go through that quickly. The Victorinox has the penknife blade, and let me talk about this for a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, just for a little bit. But the pen blade on Victorinox's looks very small, and that's because it's not very tall vertically, like it's not that wide. However, they're actually pretty big. I have here for size comparison, this one is a Spyderco Cat, and you can see how big that Victorinox blade is. It's like the same length as the Tinker's blade. And that just shows you that, I mean, you're not really sacrificing too much in blade length. Even though, you know, the Cat is not the longest knife, you're definitely getting a good length of blade with the Tinker. So you got the main blade. You got your secondary blade, the penknife blade. You got over here the can opener with the little screwdriver tip. And you got the bottle opener with the larger screwdriver tip here. If you know your Victorinoxes, you'll know those four tools is what they'll be including in the Recruit model, which is a very common Victorinox model. So this knife is basically a Recruit plus two tools on the back right here. This features a Phillips head screwdriver bit right there. And you got all. If I can get it out. Yeah, there we go. That's the all. The Highlander has exactly the same tools, except instead of the small secondary penknife blade, here you're getting a basically a nail file with a you know, sort of a fingernail cleaner over here, and they're actually pretty similar in shape. And the last difference is that it has no tweezers and toothpick like the Tinker does. You can see here on the Tinker you got your standard Victorinox tweezers and toothpick, which are very useful. The all design on this one's also different. It's a lot less pointy. I mean, I can just like whack my finger into this and it doesn't really hurt. But you know, one really great thing about these knives is that also they're really light. You can just slip this into your pocket and honestly you won't feel it, and you know, that's just something that's pretty cool. I mean, even if you don't intend one of these to be your main folder, just pop it in your pocket along with a larger folder or a, you know, what do you call it, a clip knife, and you know, just complement it with one of these and it'll work really well. One great thing about Victorinox is that you don't have to worry about sharpening them. You can just use them up all day long, let them get dull, and you can sharpen them back up in no time. And they get very sharp. On the sharp maker, it's just easy to go through a few strokes on the medium stone, then a few strokes on the fine stone, and you know, you'll be shaving paper in no time. Another great thing about Victorinox is that, or you know, Swiss Army knives in general, is that what you'll be doing with them is usually probably public tasks, because a lot of your more clip folders, even this Cat, might look sort of aggressive if you whip it out of your pocket, you know, you flick it out. If you just flick it out, then it might be intimidating to some people. But people already know what a Swiss Army knife is, and they won't be scared when you pull one of these out. So you can just take this out, you know, make a cut, put it back in your pocket, nobody will care. So that's another great aspect about these knives. And as I said before, the tool selection on them is so good. Like, I can't imagine anything else you would really need in daily tasks besides maybe pliers, but this has everything that you will need, and I don't think any of these tools are, you know, extraneous. You don't need them. Maybe the secondary blade on that sinker, but if you get the Highlander, then you don't have to worry about that. These knives are very affordable. You can get both of these for about $20 new, I want to say. But a really good tip is to go on eBay and check out the used auctions, because used Victorinoxes or used Swiss Army knives isn't, you know, it doesn't really hurt to get them used. And they're a lot more affordable. I was able to get this Tinker for under $8 with shipping, and I got this for, I think, $8 shipped as well. So I got these for about the same price, for $8, and at that price, they're just really good tools that, you know, sort of fit a niche in your, you know, EDC. So that's my review of the Victorinox Tinker and the Wenger Highlander. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just try these knives out. They're really affordable. There's no reason not to. And, you know, you just might find that you'll be okay and, you know, just as well off carrying a more affordable slip joint folder. Okay, thanks. Bye.